What is good? We're back with the Madden 09 franchise with the G-Men, and we're taking on the St. Louis Rams. They're at 5-4, so they're doing all right. So let's take a look at them. They got Mark Bulger still at quarterback. He hasn't gotten hurt yet. Steven Jackson, 99 overall. He is balling. Bernard Berrien is their top receiver. They still got Drew Bennett. Donnie Avery is still there as well. It looks like they drafted a receiver at some point. McMichael's still a tight end. Orlando Pace still holding it down at left tackle. Matt Burke came over. Richie Incognito is still there. Who else did they got? Chris Long, Hallie Long's son, still there. Adam Carricker is a 92 overall. Why couldn't that happen in Washington, man? I'm kidding. He actually was decent in Washington. Witherspoon is still middle linebacker. The Samoan dude, he is injured. Atagwe, Mike Dawson, Adam Archuleta at strong safety. So let's see what they got. The last time we played this team was in season 1, and it was a shootout. So probably going to be the same thing here. I mean, a majority of the games in this franchise now are shootouts based on the way the sliders are, which, I mean, I'm sure people don't mind. You know, people love offense that are football fans, so I guess it works out. So anyway, first down, Carnell Williams gets the handoff, and he's going to stiff arm somebody to the ground, and he is injured on the first play, and that's his ankle. And spoiler alert, he will not be returning. He turns his ankle on the first play, and that is going to end his day. Brandon Jacobs is going to be holding it down like old times. It's going to be his show today, and he's already starting off getting a lot of yards. So first down after those two tough runs. He's going to bounce it, gets upfield, and that's Witherspoon that brings him down 7 yards. 2nd and 3, Jacobs. That's going to be a first down more. And there goes Brandon Jacobs to the 30, to the 25. We popped that stiff arm too early, but it's okay. It's still a long run. And now Ahmad Bradshaw's in the game. He breaks a tackle and then gets brought down after about an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2, we run a version of the same play. Spins off of a tackle, and Ahmad Bradshaw in the end zone. We didn't even throw a single pass, and we scored a touchdown. How about that? Bulger hit as he's letting that go. Picked off by Nnamdi. So at the 16-yard line, we're running the ball again. Brandon Jacobs lowers his shoulder on somebody. 2nd down, Brandon Jacobs up the middle. And he's going to fight for every yard he can get. He got 3 yards just off of effort. He's going to be short right there, bringing up 4th down. We're just going to take the points. Kick is up and good. First down, Mark Bulger looking to throw. He's going to dump it to Drew Bennett, who's going to get close to that first down marker. 2nd and inches, Steven Jackson. He's not even going to be able to get it. Whoa, they gave him a nice spot because I don't think he made it. Steven Jackson, we miss him right there, and there goes Steven Jackson. Keith Bullock can't get him. Can Nnamdi Asomugha get him? Yes, he can. But not after 50-something yards or whatever. Play action, Bulger, and we bit, and McMichael in the end zone touchdown. And Steven Jackson is hurt for the moment. I think he does return, but don't quote me on it. And there's the Carnell Williams injury update. By the way, this is our first pass today. Plaxico holds it in. Nice catch. So first down after that. Brandon Jacobs on the counter, running, and he's going to get about 8 yards on that run. 2nd and 3. Brandon Jacobs getting skinny through the hole, makes a Togway miss. That's a first down and more, and we're in Rams territory. Play action. Eli looking. And we had Hedgecock, but we waited too long, and the linebacker was able to recover and cover it up. So, oh well. 2nd down, Eli looking across the middle, caught by Steve Smith. That's a first down. We're down to about like the 12, 11-yard line. Jacobs on first down, and he's going to get down to maybe the 9 if we're lucky with the spot. 2nd down, Eli looking to throw. Oh, man, I'm seeing it now. I saw you, Vernon, but we were hit as we let it go. 3rd down now, Ahmad Bradshaw is going to be short. We're going to go for it on 4th down. He's going to have to run over the corner. He doesn't, but Brandon Jacobs still picks up the first down. We're still successful in picking up the first down. And we run it from the 1-yard line. They shut him down. Somebody got hurt. 2nd and goal. We're going to try a screen to Bradshaw to get in. They're kind of sitting on it, unfortunately. And we see Manningham late. Touchdown, Giants. Good scramble drill right there. So now Donnie Avery on the kickoff return. He does try to make something happen. It doesn't quite work. Bulger looking. Bernard Berrien makes the catch on the sideline. 1st and 10. Steven Jackson. He's going to spin right into, is that Nnamdi? I think it's Nnamdi. We got a couple guys that wear half sleeves on this team, so I don't know. White half sleeves, exactly. Third down and 8 after that. Then only got a couple yards. They do find Drew Bennett to pick up the first down. He wins on a slant route. Bolger on first down finds Bernard Berrien, and now the Rams are moving the ball. Drop play to Steven Jackson. Tinsley makes a nice tackle on the 99 overall running back. And then Bernard Berrien makes that catch over. Now I'm right there, first down Rams. Steven Jackson getting skinny through the hole. He's down to about the 7-yard line. Second down after that. Bolger looking. Bernard Berrien, touchdown Rams. And so they're going to cut it to 17-14. But this guy, actually, I take that back. This guy missed the extra point. This kicker. I don't know if he's a rookie second year, but he missed the extra point, man. Dang. So I take that back. It's 17-13. First down, Jacobs. Bounces it outside on the run. That's going to be a 5-yard gain. Second down after this. Eli looking to throw. He's going to end up bringing it down and running with it. And that's a first down for the G-Men. Dive play to Brandon Jacobs. That's going to be shut down at the line. Second down and 10. We're going to put Ahmad Bradshaw in. And that's shut down as well. So they're going to force us to pass. We've been running the ball whenever we want against them. And we pass it to Ahmad Bradshaw. First down and more. Ahmad Bradshaw. He's having himself a day stepping in. You know, honestly, it might be something to think about. Ahmad Bradshaw's playing this well. And then right here, Mario Manningham wins on the corner route. Touchdown, G-Men. Flex on him, bro. And so we're going to kick it off to Donnie Avery. He's going to get out to like the 25, 26-yard line. His back's hurt. I don't know how bad it is. I can't remember if he returns or not. Left side, that's picked off by Corey Webster. User pick. Shout out the user. There we go. And so we have the ball, and we're going to try to score again. Vernon Davis gets flipped right there. Second down and 10 coming up after that. Had Hedgecock early. I guess we weren't looking that way. We look for Plaxico. We do get a PI call to bail us out. And that's basically a half the distance because the spot of the foul was at the 20, and we were on the 40. Small gain right there. Donnie Avery's coming back. He's just got some back spasms, looking for Chambers in the end zone, and that's cut off by Ty Hill. Oh, no, that's not Ty Hill. That's somebody else. That's some dude they drafted. They got multiple Hills. I just assumed it was Ty Hill because Ty Hill just got the PI penalty, and we all know he can run fast. And that's what makes him solid in these games, because he can run fast. Anyway, the Rams got the ball. They undercut it. If we threw it more on a line to Chambers, that's probably a touchdown. But, hey, good play by the DB. I don't know what I can say. I thought that was a touchdown for sure. Rams are driving now. That's a first down. Bolger looking to throw across the middle, and that's caught by Freeman. So they don't spike the ball. Bolger looking across the middle. That's Freeman once again. Now they go empty. Bolger to the end zone. That was caught by Freeman, but he didn't get his feet down. Second down and 10. Toss play to Steven Jackson, left side. He's going to be brought down by Corey Webster. Third and 11. Bolger looking. Left side. Caught by Brown. Touchdown. Rams. First down, Eli looking for Vernon Davis, and that was overthrown. Second down, Eli rolling to his left. He's hit as he's trying to throw it. That's a sack. Third and 13. Eli looking, rolling to his right, looking for Burris. Plaxico keeps his feet down, and there we go. First down now, Eli looking. I think this is the same play, or one of the same plays. We ran no huddle to make sure they wouldn't booth review that catch. Because Plaxico, that was close. That was a nice catch to keep his feet in bounds. Anyway, third down, we're going to give it to Jacobs. Gets upfield. That's my thing. Get outside, get right upfield, pick up that first down. We don't need you stringing it outside. Not his game. And Eli's going to bring this one down and run with it too, and he picks up the first down. One extra hit he shouldn't have taken. That's on me. We try to take a shot to the end zone for Plaxico, and that was almost picked off. So we call in Lawrence Tynes, and we're going to take a 7-point lead going into the half. And so Bolger, he already has a good amount of yards. Steven Jackson doing all right. Jacobs and Bradshaw got a good amount of yards already, both of them at halftime. So we'll see how that ends up turning out. Second down and 10 after that incompletion, Steven Jackson. So it's going to be third down after that. Bolger looking to throw. Takes a shot down the right side of the field for Berrien, and that's knocked away. Good defense by Nnamdi to stick with the speedy receiver. So we get the ball back. First down, Brandon Jacobs. And he gets flipped, and that's an injury. Mike Doss gets hurt on the play. Second down 3, Eli rolling to his left. He's got Chris Long chasing him, and he's able to get a couple yards out of it. So third down now, we're going to go goal line. We switch it to a run. It was supposed to be a pass. Just showing how we're audible and whatnot. And Jacobs picks up the first down right there. We probably should have stayed to the right. We didn't have to cut back to the left, but it's okay. We picked up the first down. I'm not mad. Now we take a shot deep to Plaxico. That's picked off by Ty Hill. Now that time it's Ty Hill. So second pick of the day, unfortunately. Randy McMichael makes the catch right there. Second and 4 after that. Bolger looking left side. In double coverage, Drew Bennett can't bring it in. Third and 4, Bolger looking to throw. Gets it to Berrien short, but he's going to be just short of that first down marker, and we get the ball back. First down, Jacobs 4 yards. Second and 6, Vernon wide open immediately in the flat. Can't make that guy miss, unfortunately. So third and very short, we give it to Jacobs. He's going to fall forward. First down, Giants. Eli looking to throw on the ensuing first down. He's going to find Vernon. Vernon can't bring his feet down, though. So, oh well. Eli looking for Burris on the 10 and out. Plaxico brings it in. That's going to be close to that first down marker. They gave him a nice spot. First down, now we hand it to Ahmad Bradshaw. That gets shut down. Second and 12, Eli looking quick to Ahmad Bradshaw. They were able to get over with a togway in time to prevent a massive gain. We find Hedgecock right here out of the backfield, and that's going to be a first down. Jacobs on first down gets a solid gain, and he's going to be picking up another first down, getting us in the red zone. He's definitely over 100 yards by now. And we find Plaxico in the end zone. Easy touchdown right there. Donnie Avery on the kickoff return. He's going to get close to the 30. First down now, Steven Jackson trying to get skinny. It doesn't work. Second and 9, Kenny Phillips blitzes, doesn't get there. Bolger's going to find Donnie Avery, but they say he's out of bounds. Third and 9, Bolger looking to throw. Pump fakes. Dumps it short to Barry, and we make the tackle, and that's fourth down. So hand off to Jacobs on first down. And he's still going, and he's going to fall forward to the 33-yard line. It looks like Mike Doss is back in the game. First down for Jacobs right there. Eli looking to throw on first down. Chambers open on the circus route, and there goes Chris Chambers. He wins on the circus route, and we're going to get him in the end zone. Long touchdown for Chris Chambers. So there we go. It is raining on offense, man, for the most part. Minus those 2 picks, we have done anything we've wanted to do on offense today. And Bernard Berrien wins on the post route right there. Play action, Mark Bolger looking for Berrien again. That's caught. So Bernard Berrien having himself a day. Play action, Bolger. He's going to roll right into a sack. Justin Tuck. Second down now. Bolger. He gets that away. Drew Bennett makes the catch on the dig. Third down and 2. Bolger looking to throw left side. That's picked off by Aaron Ross. And here goes Aaron Ross bringing it back, and he's going to be brought down around the 39-yard line. First down now. We get that away. They almost got to Eli, and Jacobs is able to make something out of what was nothing almost. Ahmad Bradshaw on second and 7. He's going to get 6 yards right there. Third and short. You already know what we're going to do. First down, easily, Brandon Jacobs. So like I said, he's having himself a day. Eli looking to throw rolling to his left. Looking for Plaxico. Yeah, that was a little late. I think we had him sooner, but it's okay. Second down, we find Kevin Boss, and that's going to be close to the marker. They might make us a little short. No, they gave us a good spot. We'll take it. First down, Eli looking. He was gonna go to Steve Smith, but it's double coverage, so he brings it down and runs with it again. He's got to have 25 rushing yards in this game. Imagine a Eli Manning 25-yard rushing yards prop on any of those sports books. Somebody would have made some money on that. And Ahmad Bradshaw with a nice run right there. So we're gonna keep him in the game. Ahmad Bradshaw inside the 5 makes somebody miss. He's still going. And then Jacobs is going to finish the deal. No, he's not. They said he didn't get in. That's crazy. So we're gonna run no huddle. We're going to just impose our will on this team. And that's a touchdown. There we go. 48-20. we're beating down the Rams now. They are not doing anything this second half. 21-0 alone in this half. Third and fourth to the completion to Drew Bennett. They find him again there. That's a first down for the Rams. Bulger looking. We send pressure off the blind side. We don't get there. We miss, and Drew Bennett makes another catch. Second down now. Bulger looking to throw across the middle. That's knocked away. Good defense. Third down and 5. Empty backfield. Bulger looking, gets it away, and he misses it. That's crazy. I don't know who that was that missed it, but we get the ball back. That was a very dangerous throw. That should have been the third pick of the day. We got lucky there. So third down, Eli rolling to his left, trying to find somebody open. He ends up tucking it down and running it, and we just punted the ball. They took a timeout to get the ball back. Bulger hit as he lets it go. He finds Wagner, and that's going to be a first down. Bulger, he's going to get knocked down, and that's a sack. Credited to Kenny Phillips. 2nd and 14. Bulger hit as he's letting that go, gets it to Wagner. It's going to be 3rd and 11 now. Bulger looking across the middle, and that's dropped. He had him, too. So 3rd down and 2. This was to get Ahmad Bradshaw 100 yards rushing, and you'll see we got it by the skin of our teeth. So we finished with 2 running backs with 100 yards. This is something we may have to consider going forward. Obviously, we're not going to do anything about it right now because we're deeper into the season. But Ahmad Bradshaw showed us today that he can be that guy. And he eventually became that guy in real life. He was patient, and he became that guy he started. So 138 from Jacobs, 101 from Bradshaw. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, it goes to show you sometimes it's next man up in the NFL. I mean, sometimes they do play guys that are clearly better, but sometimes the next man up, you don't even miss a beat, and that's what happened today. So definitely want to try to get Bradshaw, keep him involved a little bit going forward because, I mean, hey, he showed us what he can do. But we do have him spelled in a couple packages. Maybe we'll give him another package off of this. So, yeah. So, St. Louis, they're going to drop to 5-5. We're moving on to 9-1. So, let's keep it pushing. And, yeah, I don't know who the next game is, but we'll try to get it out sometime in the foreseeable future. So, I'm out.